This is the all-new Mercedes-Benz GLC300, and the first thing to note is that it's a lot easier to understand now because there's one model, GLC300, that is it. There's a couple of really simple and easy to understand options in terms of wheel, trim, and a package. That pricing is all over, and in fact, the pricing and spec itself is all over at Drive.com.au. Now, we've wanted to test this new GLC300 for some time. This size SUV and the fact it's an SUV specifically means it's a big ticket item for Australian buyers. Let's take a closer look at the new Mercedes-Benz GLC300. GLC300 starts from $103,370 before on-road costs, with the single model range a simple affair with only 3 options choices. They include premium paint, wheels, and a $6,500 plus package. Metallic paint is standard for the first time on a GLC. Powering the GLC300 is an upgraded 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder petrol engine developing 190 kilowatts and 400 newton meters, and that's up 30 newton meters on the previous model, combined with a 9-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. The petrol engine is aided by a 48-volt mild hybrid electrical system, which enables faster operation of the stop-start system, can switch the engine off at cruising speeds under low accelerator pedal load, and provide a 17 kilowatt, 200 newton meter boost under hard acceleration. The second row feels spacious despite only minor dimensional increases in the second row compared to the outgoing GLC. Certainly, if you're around the 6-foot mark, there's ample leg, knee and headroom for second row passengers. The second row seats are comfy as well. The cargo area is the big winner of the GLC's growth spurt, growing by 50 litres to now offer 600 litres of storage. That expands to 1,680 litres, with the second row stowed away in a 40-20-40 split. An electric tailgate provides access to the boot area. Well, I can tell you, if you can see through the window out there, the weather at the moment, it's a hell of a lot more pleasant being right here where I am now inside the cabin of the GLC300 than it is standing out there. Good time to take a closer look at some of the details in here as well. Now, this is a stunning premium execution of luxury the way I see it. That's probably the best way to put it. It's beautifully put together. The design, the layout, the fit, the finish, the choice of materials, the stitching across the dash, all of the little details, even the trim on the front of the dash here looks fantastic, and it doesn't look like Mercedes-Benz has tried too hard. It looks like they've done exactly what you would expect them to do to deliver a cabin exactly like this. This is a fantastic place to spend your time, and what I really appreciate about it, yes, there's high tech in terms of the screens, both the infotainment screen and the interactive driver display, the switchgear on the steering wheel, and the general technicality of the car, but it's the fact that this still feels like a driver-focused cabin. You would think, given this is a family-friendly SUV that's really focused at getting the family around as comfortably as possible, that it wouldn't feel as driver-focused as it does. You sit down into it, you could be sitting in a sporty C-Class, not a medium SUV. I think Mercedes-Benz has done a fantastic job of delivering that. And on that note, let's take it for a drive. On the road, the GLC300 is as effortless as you would expect of a luxury Mercedes-Benz SUV. The 2-litre 4-cylinder engine never feels underdone, and the excellent 9-speed automatic makes the most of the engine's power and torque to deliver a smooth driving experience. In fact, everything about the GLC drive experience is smooth, insulated, and comfortable. Our test took place on damp, foggy rural roads, and the GLC was in its element, winding its way through the mist. Most noteworthy at launch was the ride quality. Even on poor surfaces, the GLC is able to soak up ruts, take a nasty hit, and insulate the worst of the road conditions from the cabin. The move to a space-saver spare tyre means the GLC does away with the previous model's run-flat tyres, and that makes a discernible difference to bump absorption and ride quality on poor surfaces. Mercedes-Benz claims a combined fuel consumption of 7.7 litres per 100 kilometres, and on our drive we used an indicated 9.8 litres per 100 kilometres. To say that the new GLC300 is an impressive SUV is probably something of an obvious statement. It's a brand new SUV from Mercedes-Benz we expected it to be impressive. It's important for the brand in Australia because we know that Aussie buyers love SUVs. We know that they love this segment. It does impress in terms of interior quality, refinement, the fit, the finish, all of those things that we expect. But I think one thing that's really worth noting, and I'd love your feedback on this in the comments section, is the fact that this now has a space saver spare tyre, which means it's not using run flats on the vehicle all day, every day. And that makes a huge difference to the ride quality, especially on rural roads like we've been driving on this launch test. It actually rides really well. It takes a really big bump or rut to upset it or to even register inside the cabin. And I think the move away from run flat tyres is a real bonus for this new GLC300. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit like if you've enjoyed the video. Click on subscribe so you stay up to date with all of our latest content. The full review, the pricing, the specification, everything you need to know about the all-new GLC300, that's over at Drive.com.au.